For decades, millions of us were unknowingly throwing away one of the most powerful nutrients for protecting our memory. It's found in a food we were taught to fear, but today, we're putting it back on the table with confidence. Hello, and welcome. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and it's my absolute passion to help you navigate the world of health with clarity and peace of mind. For so many years, the advice we received was confusing, wasn't it? Especially about eggs. One minute they were a healthy breakfast staple, the next they were on the do not eat list, blamed for all sorts of health worries. It's enough to make anyone throw up their hands in frustration. But today, we're going to clear away all that confusion and look at what modern, compassionate science has to say. We're going to rediscover a friend that's been waiting patiently in our kitchens all along. Before we dive in, I would love to know where you're watching from today. Tell me in the comments below. It brings me so much joy to see where our wonderful community of strong women is coming together. And if you find our conversation helpful today, please consider subscribing. It's a lovely way to ensure we can continue to have these important chats together. Now, let's start with the big one, the myth that started it all: cholesterol. For decades, we were told that because egg yolks contain cholesterol, eating them would raise our blood cholesterol and harm our hearts. It seemed logical, but it turns out our bodies are far more intelligent than that early science gave them credit for. Imagine your liver is a very smart manager of a cholesterol factory. It produces most of the cholesterol in your body because it's absolutely vital for making hormones and healthy cells. When you eat a food that contains cholesterol, like an egg, the smart manager simply says, "Oh, we have some coming in from the outside today. I'll just slow down my own production for a while." For the vast majority of people, the body compensates beautifully, keeping your blood cholesterol levels stable. Science has now shown us, time and time again, that the dietary cholesterol in eggs has a very minimal effect on the cholesterol in our blood. The real culprits we need to be mindful of are unhealthy trans fats and an overabundance of saturated fats, which have a much greater effect on how our liver manages cholesterol. So the fear that has kept so many of us from enjoying this wonderful food was based on an outdated, incomplete story. So if the egg isn't the villain for our hearts, what is it the hero of? Well, it starts with the one thing we all want to hold on to as we age: our strength. As we move past 60, our bodies naturally begin to lose a bit of muscle mass. It's a process called sarcopenia, and it can leave us feeling less steady on our feet or finding that tasks like carrying groceries or getting up from a low chair feel a bit harder than they used to. But we have a powerful tool to fight back. And that tool is high-quality protein. Think of your muscles like a beautiful brick wall. To keep that wall strong and in good repair, you need a steady supply of all the right kinds of bricks. Those bricks are called amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Some of these bricks our bodies can make, but others, the essential ones, we must get from our food. An egg contains all 9 of these essential amino acids in just the right proportions for our bodies to use easily. This is what scientists call a complete protein. It's like a prepackaged, perfect repair kit for our muscles. Including this kind of protein in our diet helps us maintain that strength, that stability, and that wonderful feeling of vitality that allows us to stay active, play with our grandchildren, and live life on our own terms. But as incredible as this protein is for keeping our bodies strong, the true superstar of the egg might just be a little-known nutrient hiding in plain sight, right in the golden yolk. It acts as a dedicated guardian for our most precious asset, our sharp, vibrant mind. Let's talk about a nutrient you may not have heard much about before. It's called choline. Choline is absolutely crucial for our brain health, yet it's been one of the most overlooked nutrients in nutritional science for a long time. It does 2 incredibly important jobs. First, it helps build and maintain the structure of our brain cells. Think of it like the special protective coating on all the electrical wiring in your brain. It ensures that messages can travel quickly, clearly, and efficiently. Second, your brain uses choline to produce a critical neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. This chemical messenger is essential for memory, mood, and even muscle control. When we have enough choline, our memory recall is sharper, and the connection between our brain's intention and our body's action is seamless. Now, here's the part that is truly astonishing, and I want you to really let this sink in. It is estimated that over 90% of adults do not get the daily recommended amount of choline. Let that number land for a moment. 90%. That means the vast majority of us are missing out on this key protector for our brains. Were you aware of this nutrient before today? I would be fascinated to hear from you in the comments if choline is a new discovery for you. And where is one of the richest, most bioavailable sources of choline on the planet? You guessed it, right in the egg yolk. For all those years we were told to eat only the egg whites, we were unknowingly throwing away the very part of the egg that our brains desperately need. Protecting our muscles and our memory is a remarkable one-two punch, but nature and its infinite wisdom packed even more into this perfect little shell. There are two more hidden helpers in eggs that specifically protect two other things we rely on every single day to experience the beauty of the world: our bones and our eyesight. Let's start with our bones. We all know that calcium is important for bone density, but here's a little secret. Calcium can't do its job alone. It needs a partner, vitamin D, to unlock the door to our bones. Vitamin D acts like a gatekeeper, telling our bodies to absorb the calcium from our food and direct it into our skeleton. Without enough vitamin D, that calcium can't get where it needs to go. While the best source of vitamin D is sunshine, very few foods naturally contain it, and egg yolks are one of them. So the vitamin D in the yolk works hand in hand with the calcium you get from other foods to keep your bones strong and resilient. But it doesn't stop there. The egg yolk also contains two powerful antioxidants with very specific jobs: lutein and zeaxanthin. These two compounds accumulate in the retina of our eyes. Think of them as a pair of built-in internal sunglasses. They help filter out damaging blue light from the sun and our screens, protecting the delicate cells in our eyes from stress and reducing the risk of conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts. It's truly a complete package. It's incredible, isn't it? From our minds to our muscles, our bones to our eyes, this humble, affordable food offers so much support for a vibrant and healthy life. So the question is, how can we confidently and joyfully welcome eggs back to our plates? Let's put it all together. You now know the modern science that has freed us from the old fears about cholesterol. You understand the power of an egg's perfect protein for maintaining your strength, the vital importance of choline from the yolk for your sharp mind, and the bonus protection of vitamin D and special antioxidants for your bones and your vision. Welcoming eggs back into your life doesn't need to be complicated. The simplest way is often the best. It could be enjoying 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs for a quick and satisfying lunch. It could be scrambling them with some spinach for a nutrient-packed start to your day, or even making a lovely vegetable frittata that you can enjoy for a few meals. The key is to embrace the whole egg, yolk and all, and to see it not as a source of fear, but as a source of nourishment and strength. You deserve to feel confident in your food choices and empowered to take care of your amazing body. If this conversation has brought you some clarity and maybe a little bit of relief today, I would be so grateful if you would share it with a friend or a sister who might also find it helpful. Spreading good, clear information is one of the kindest things we can do for one another. And for more conversations just like this one, designed to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life, please be sure to subscribe and join our wonderful community. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Stay well, stay strong, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.